Arturo Dark Knight. He's one of our best listeners.
Oh, UV.
UV? Did you just say UV?
Why is there a chicken in the parking lot?
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, back to another RSG stream. I'm your host with the most, Ranger J 1999. Joining me as always is the one, the hairmoner, the sexy Buddha, the lightsaber builder extraordinaire, Sir Loki. What's going on, Sir Loki?
What's going on, man? How are you?
It's a hump day, baby. It's time to go, man. We got to go. Let's go. Lock it up, Loki. Go. Lock it up. It's a hump day. It is Wednesday. It's time for the longest running live stream in the SWGOH community. Glad to have you guys here, and we're ready to kick some ass and have some fun. We got a lot of fun streaming for you guys tonight, starting with this show, and then right after this, we're going to go right into my GAC and have fun doing my GAC. Loki, are you doing your GAC tonight?
Yeah, I just don't know when yet.
Great.
But I will be there.
Great.
Thank you.
Look, it's like, I do what I want, whatever.
Sometime tonight.
Sometime tonight between now and 4 a.m. So it could be, he could do it right now. We wouldn't even know. But anyway, welcome, skewers, to the Wednesday stream, the stream where we break down the latest and greatest Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news and notes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means and have fun interacting with you guys while we're doing it. How can you interact with us while we're doing it? Lots of different ways. You've got stream elements set up to where if you would like to donate to the channel and have fun, you can play funny little sound bites that will pop up in the stream while we're playing and doing our thing. You can also do super chats if you want to highlight a message or get our attention in any sort of way. Feel free to do that. We are also on YouTube. So if you are participating, the best way to do that is hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's always much appreciated. We always appreciate everybody that follows and subscribes and does all that fun stuff for us here over on the YouTube. So please feel free to do that. Also, we will be doing questions tonight. I need to get those set up. So I'm actually in the process of getting that done. If Nightbot will ever load for me. It's really fighting me today, Loki. I'm getting really angry. I think Nightbot may have to have a come to Jesus moment. So getting that going. So if you have a question, we do have a format that we use for scooping up questions. We use Nightbot, which means we need a filter word. It's simple. We would just actually put the filter word question in front of your actual question statement. We'll scoop it up. We'll get to all your questions, answer those here in the Q&A section that we'll do here in a little bit. But give your greetings, say hi to chat, say hi to us, say hi to everybody out there, interact. This is a social channel where we like to have fun and talk about the game. And Loki, God damn it, Loki. Goddamn, CG is doing well. I'm a very happy Ranger right now. We are having a lot of fun in the game, aren't we, Loki?
I'm having a blast right now, man.
I know, man.
Good time to play.
Yeah, it's a good time to play. We're having a lot of fun. We're going to get into Conquest and our thoughts on Conquest. We both played it religiously.
Oh, I just got the update message in game right now.
Oh, did you?
5:15 p.m. Pacific, so 10 minutes, right?
So in specific time, it'll update.
Yeah, in 10 minutes.
You said I did that. I've been specific. Okay, so we got that going on. All right, so while we're waiting, and that's for the new Dark Trooper. So Loki, should we just get right into it? Let's just go elbow deep into this new character. I'm gonna read it out for you. We're gonna get your thoughts. We'll get my thoughts. We'll get everybody's thoughts. Some people's thoughts more than others. I don't know.
This is crazy, man. I never they used to update during our stream, and this is the first time in a long time they did it.
I know, right? Dropping bombs and updates.
CG knows what's up, man.
They do know what's up. We just got to get them on the channel now, right? We just got to get them on here more.
We see a Crumb on here, man. I don't know,
Well, yeah, but they've helped us a lot with like our ACS stuff and things of that nature. But we got to get those exclusive interviews, man. I think it's time, Loki. Loki, I need you to reach out. You're the sexy Buddha. You've got the charisma. I think you should do it. Offer the hair.
Yeah.
Don't make me do it.
I'll do for you, man.
Oh, I think there you go. Just
Absolutely.
Tease the hair in front of them like, I've got a harem. All right, let's rock and roll with you guys. Let's get into this Dark Trooper, man. Have you had a chance to look at the kit there, Loki?
I did.
Yeah.
I was more excited for the little rework things, but
okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it. So we've got the Dark Trooper. He's alignment is dark side. Categories is attacker, droid, empire, Imperial Remnant, Imperial Trooper. And it says an Imperial Remnant attacker whose abilities are modified by the amount in Dark Trooper squad. Now, if you look up in the highlights in the actual picture here, it says highlights immune to critical hits. Basic attack is deals more damage the more stacks of Dark Trooper squad you have. And it says workhorse of the new Imperial Remnant faction. Imperial Remnant tag is also be included on Moff Gideon, Stormtrooper, Death Trooper with Dark Trooper release. Thoughts on that? You said some of the reworks and stuff. What did you mean by that, Loki?
Oh, there was they did that faction tag, and then they also reworked Stormtrooper Zeta for whatever reason.
So there we go. And why does that got your hair in a funny twist? Anything?
Sorry, what was that?
About the Stormtrooper, anything catches your eye?
Oh, it's what was the rework on it? It was it's like whenever a unit dies, a remnant trooper dies or whatever it is, I forgot what it was. It was like he heals or he does something. Hang on, let me look at the kit. But I just know my guild like went Zetaing him like crazy for whatever reason, and I was like, why is everybody doing it? But apparently he's at a rework, so.
Loki's like, I'm not a conformist. I'll wait till I know. I'll wait before I know before I do it. All right. All right, let's get to the abilities of this new Dark Trooper. Basic is the pneumatic punch. It's kind of cool. I like the animation. He hops over. He's like, like, bam. Like, hey, what are you doing? You can't get away. Bam. Bam. Double tap. It says final text, deal physical damage to target enemy once for each stack of Dark Trooper squad. This ability can't critically hit unless this unit has advantage. So remember that. It has to have advantage, Loki, or just a normal, good old-fashioned, just a punch in the face. All right, special one is bombarding reinforcements. Final text, this is a Zeta, says deal physical damage to all enemies. If Dark Trooper has 3 or more stacks of Dark Trooper squad, Imperial Remnant allies gain advantage for 2 turns. Otherwise, Dark Trooper gains 1 stack of Dark Trooper squad. All right, remember that. Special 2, perfect soldiers. I don't know about all that. I don't think they're perfect soldiers. I'm just throwing that out there, Loki. I was a soldier. Final text, Imperial Trooper allies gain 10% tomb meter for each stack of Dark Trooper squad the Dark Trooper has. If Dark Trooper has 2 more stacks of Dark Trooper squad, Imperial Remnant allies gain offensive up for 2 turns. Otherwise, Imperial Remnant allies gain offensive up for 1 turn instead. Okay. Unique is Dark Trooper squad. Final text. Dark Trooper has 4 stacks of Dark Trooper squad. 25% of its base max health and protection is immune to max health and max protection changes. It can't be defeated or destroyed while it has more than 1 stack of Dark Trooper squad. Okay. If Dark Trooper would be defeated while it has 2 more stacks of Dark Trooper squad, instead dispel all debuffs on it, reduce the number of Dark Trooper squad by 1, and recover 100% health and protection. So you have to kill this thing when it doesn't have the stacks, right? Or it goes right back to 100% health and 100% protection. Dark Trooper has plus 25% defense for each stack of Dark Trooper squad it currently has. Dark Trooper can't be revived and can't be critically hit. So you can't revive him, but he can't be critically hit. All right, so that's the kit. I gotta say, it's okay. I think it's cool. I like what they did here. It's a good kit. It did not blow me away, Lucky. I was not blown away by this kit. Your thoughts on this kit as you go through it and everything you've heard?
I don't know. It feels like it's missing maybe one more piece, and I think that's the Imperial Remnant faction tag. I think there's only 4 troopers right now, right, that have it.
Right. Yeah.
So there's definitely going to be a 5th one coming. I feel like the reworks or what they did to add the Imperial Remnant matches Gideon's leadership.
Yep.
So that's what we were talking about many streams ago, maybe about a month ago. We were saying that they will eventually come out with a mix of the 1 attacker, 2 supports, whatever it is. I think it's 2 tanks or something like that. So as of right now, we have the 1 tank. What's the Dark Trooper again? He's an attacker. Is that what he is?
Yeah, he's an attacker.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the attacker there. They reworked Death Trooper. I think is an attacker too, right?
Yeah, I think Range Trooper.
Okay, so there's your 2 attackers. Yeah, and then we need, I think, 2 supports and a tank, right? Is that what it is? So it's coming. But like what you said, we got a client restart already.
It's for the Dark Trooper, guys. It's for Dark Trooper. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Well, now I can look at the kit, but
now you want to look at the kit. Okay.
No, I think it's a good. I think it's a cool kit. It's
business is good.
Hey, Exo says business is good. Thank you, Exo, for the bits.
Thank you, Exo.
Business is good for CG. Continue your thoughts, there, Loki.
No. So what I was saying was now I can bring up the game and actually look at Moff Gideon's leadership real quick because I didn't have that on hand.
It's 2 and 2 or something like that, right? 2-2-1 or something along those lines for his leadership or something.
Yeah. So it's 2 dark side attacker allies, 1 additional support ally,
1 tank,
and 1 tank.
Yeah, he's support as well, so it's 2-2-1. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I just put that in my mind as the number to remember, like 221, right? Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do 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 do. I'm stupid. All right. Anything else that sticks
Yeah,
out to the kit or
no,
your
I
thoughts?
mean, so if you pair it all up with Gideon's lead, I mean, think about the Dark Trooper, right? It gets the
Sure.
Imperial Trooper bonus, which is the 40% offense, and the revive with 50% health protection the first time they're defeated each encounter. So I'm curious to see how that works, because you just mentioned that the Dark Trooper doesn't die, right, until it's the very last stack.
Mm-hmm.
But then if Gideon is the leader, he can eventually come back on his very last stack, heal himself for 50% health and protection, and then gain stacks all over again, right? So you potentially have a Night Sister zombie effect of some sort, little B1 action with the stacks. It'll be interesting to see, but I think you really have to run him with Gideon lead. And the problem with Gideon right now is he's very good as a plug and play, right? He's very good with
Really
troopers,
good.
and he's very good as a plug and play somewhere else. So I'm curious to see how Dark Trooper works, even with a Veer squad, but it sounds like he's really taking advantage of the Moff Gideon leader.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good kit. I'm waiting to see what else is coming. I think they captured the essence of what the Dark Trooper was from the show and stuff. I think they did a really good job with that. I think the kit's really good. It's a solid kit. I think it works for what eventually I think is going to be the final piece. I don't know what they're going to add additionally, like maybe a Scout Trooper or a Flame Trooper or something along those lines, and really round out that whole group. So you have
Darth Revan in the chat. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. Darth Revan 1023. It's on the Dark Trooper squad. I apologize, but it's Dark Trooper can't be revived.
Yeah, so. He can't be critically hit either. So that's kind of a big deal. That's a big deal that he can't be critically hit. Because taking him down is going to be a pain in the ass. Because the other thing is too, if he has 2 or more stacks and you take him out, he's going to come. It says he gets full health and protection, so he doesn't actually die. He just goes to full health and protection. So it's not like he's being revived.
Right.
Feels like a revive though. It's like a Darth Revan, like a second chance ability. And if he keeps stacking those 2 stacks, which he can get, it's like, he could be a pain in the ass. He really could. We'll have to see his actual stats though. We need to see how fast he is, how beefy he is, things of that nature. I don't think he's going to be a fast character. What do you think?
I mean, I hope he is, but I
don't think
I'm thinking like B1, right? I mean, B1 can be pretty fast. And that would be pretty awesome, I think. But I want to see how the rest of his kit works with like Veer's lead, or can you use him outside of a trooper team?
Instead of like having like Death Trooper, you go with Dark Trooper. And make life miserable for anybody who might be facing you. Huzzah. All right. So that's Dark Trooper. Let us know in the comments what you guys think, especially after the YouTube video post. And give your thoughts on what you think Dark Trooper is. How, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you think it's good, it's bad. I'm going to give this like a B+, A- kind of kit. S is the highest rank. But what would you give it, Loki, as a rank? S being the highest, then A, B, C, D, or Boruto?
I think I'm going to give it a B right now. Yeah. I mean, I'm looking as bombarding reinforcement. So it says if Dark Trooper has 3 or more stacks of Dark Trooper squad, Imperial Remnant allies gain advantage for 2 turns. Otherwise, Dark Trooper gains 1 stack of Dark Trooper squad. So you almost just want him to keep gaining stacks is what it is. And it looks like the max stacks he can get is 3. Is that what it's looking like? If Dark Trooper has 3 or more stacks. 4 because of the episode, right? There were 4 of them that went down and took Grogu away, I guess.
Yeah, that's what it is. Took old Grogu away. All right, let me go back to the home page here. Let's see if there's an announcement for the updates. Content update 3/3/2021. Let's see what they say. Since we're covering the news. All right. All right. Hey, it's from our good friend Crumb. He says, "Hi, Holotable Heroes." Hi, Crumb. Says today's update brings the Dark Trooper to the Holotables. This update also includes several bug fixes, one of which will remove Galactic Legend Ray from non-boss combat nodes and future conquest events. Really? Well, I wonder why they did that. I hadn't got to that point. We'll get into the conquest here in a little bit. All right. So this is the news we got here. Let's see here. Imperial Revenant faction tag has been added to the following characters. We already knew that. Stormtroopers unique. So they're going to talk about what you talked about there, Loki. So Stormtroopers unique. Wall of Stormtrooper Zeta has received a minor touch-up. Wall of Stormtrooper gains 40% defense for each living Empire ally and 40% offense for each defeated Empire ally. So the more you kill, the more he starts hurting, and the more that's on there, the harder it is to kill him. While Stormtrooper is active, Imperial Trooper allies have 30% defense. Imperial Remnant allies gain protection up 20% for one turn at the start of the Stormtrooper's turn. So he gets protection up now, looks like the new thing. Death Trooper Basic Trackdown had received a minor touch-up. Trackdown, deal physical damage to target enemy with a 70% chance to inflict dazed for 3 turns. If the target was already dazed, stun them for 1 turn. Okay. If the target is a rebel or the unit in the ally leader slot is an Imperial Remnant, attack a second time. So he gets, if it's rebels or it's a leader slot, that he gets to do a double tap.
Yeah, so there it is. They're trying to beef up Gideon's lead, is what it is.
All right. Character and ship. For more information on these units, check out the kit reveals, yada, yada, yada. And then it talks about the Marquee, which begins in 17 hours. We already knew that was coming once they announced it. Which we'll do tomorrow. Don't worry, folks. 17 hours from now is like, I don't know, afternoon time. Fixes. Units. There's 3 unit fixes. Fixed an issue with Vandor's Chewbacca's Furious Protector where it would not provide protection recovery with certain buffs. I didn't know that. All right. Unit fixed issue which could result in ARC Trooper's blaster turn attacking a number of times equal to the number of encounters completed. Okay. Fixed an issue with Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker's Heroes Arise where it would not properly reduce its cooldown if a Jedi defeat the last enemy in an encounter. Okay. Event IG-11 can now be used to earn the Beep Bop Beep feature during the Galactic Challenges. Event fixed the issue that could result in more units than intended resurrecting with the endless ranks modifying Galactic Challenges. Event Rey Galactic Legend will no longer appear as an enemy on non-boss combat missions and future normal conquests. This does not impact the current conquest event that is live. Event Live in the Light and Dabble in Darkness conquest features updated to clarify they require a full squad of 5 members to complete. This does not include summoned units. All right. We do got new bundles, packs and bundles, of course, the Dark Trooper bundle that comes with that. Then you get the other one, the Crystal one. So standard stuff, really. It's interesting that they're taking Rey off the board in Conquest. I have not gotten to Rey. I'm in Sector 3 because I've been going a little bit slower than you have, Loki. Did you run into a Galactic Legend Rey? Did you have any issues facing the Galactic Legend Rey or something when you were doing it?
No, not that I know of.
I haven't heard anything, so...
She's not one of the bosses. I guess what they said was maybe there was an RNG in effect that you can run into her and it's not a boss. But no, I didn't see one. I always pick the easiest path of least resistance. That's what I picked.
Wait a minute. Did you see this, Loki? They've gone back to the 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 20 stuff on the shard packs.
I did not see the story yet. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Unless that's a misprint. Let me check the store. I'm reading it from the forums here. Hold on to your potatoes, everybody. If there's Swevens back and I got to spend more money, I'm not wailing out on this piece of crap. Oh, it's not out yet, so I can't see it in the store. But the pack itself says possible shard drops include 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 20, 25, 50, 80. What the hell, man? I thought they got rid of the 5s and Swevens. Are those back? Have they brought back Swevens?
Sounds like it. If that's what you read.
I'm not welling on this sucker. Then sorry, no Swevens for y'all. I'm not spending $300 something for a Dark Trooper. I was more than happy to fork over money. It was like $150, $170, but not when I'm going to get Swevens the entire time. I can't live through that traumatic experience again, Loki. You don't know what the Swevens have done to me. Loki's over there getting 80s, 145s. I get Swevens, and I'm not doing it. I'm not putting up with the Swevens. And Loki's chuckling because he knows it's true. He's seen me roll this shit. It's unbelievable. It's like
Yeah, it's
five,
pretty
five, seven, 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 five, seven, seven, seven. Oh, I got a 12. Yay, huzzah. It's not seven, then seven, seven. Nope. Sorry. Sorry, CG, you messed up. You had me. But then if you bring back the fives and sevens, you can count my ass out. Yep, Star Wars Return of the Swevens, Nathan H. Not having it. Bastards. All right. That's the update that just came out, Loki. So that'll be tomorrow. So, oh boy. All right. Let's get into Galactic Conquest, Loki. Let's talk about some Galactic Conquest. I enjoy. They kick some ass with this damn event. I've been having more fun doing this than I've ever played this game. This has been an amazing event. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. We have been laughing and giggling and just having fun playing this game again. It has been absolutely... All right, that's not a cue for this damn skewers to start coming up with movie titles for Swevens. Knock it off. I'm seeing a lot of Swevens in there. Don't do it. Loki, I need you to monitor chat, all right?
They're giving you a hard time.
They give me a lot of Revenge of the Swevens. Sweven Strikes Back. I mean, I'm not putting up with this stuff, Loki. I'm not in the mood. I was in a very good mood. We're in Conquest. I'm in a good mood. I don't want to go medieval on that ass. Don't let it happen, Loki. All right. So, but back to Conquest, man. I'm going to let you speak about it for a little bit, and then I'll give my thoughts, Loki. I've been having a blast. What do you like about Conquest so far? Any shortcomings, things you think that they need to work on from your side of things? What do you think?
I mean, we were playing around with it the during our Twitch stream the other night, and aside from the too good to be true data discs that obviously are very good, like the cooldown data disc and all that, as long as they don't change any of that, I mean, it's very for the people that haven't that don't plan to spend a lot of money on this game, I guess it's very friendly in terms of progressing in the normal mode. The loot boxes look pretty generous, for what they are. I'm anxious to see how the hard mode is. But so far from what I'm seeing in normal, nothing looks totally OP to beat. They give us a lot of time to complete it. And, overall, it's just a great mode. I mean, you can have fun with it. You can obviously wail on it if you want and finish it day one. I wanted to do it because, that's just something I do. But, I wanted to complete it day one to see how hard it was. If your RNG is good in terms of picking up the correct data discs, then obviously your conquest journey is going to be a lot easier. But overall, I think it's a very friendly mode. I don't see... There were some skewers during our stream that night that were complaining about some of the gating. Maybe lower the required. There's a few requirements, right? There's a gear requirement, a level requirement, or whatever you want to call it. But overall, it was a good thing that I guess a lot of the devs, Crumb, all of them went to various content creators and they were addressing some of the questions. They were just very active, letting the community know what they were thinking, maybe some tweaks along the way already, since we're technically in an exhibition mode right now, right? Like we're basically beta testers right now. We're giving CG feedback, and overall, it's been a very positive experience. I personally haven't seen anything bad yet. We'll know when the hard mode comes out, because I think a lot of us are just waiting for that to see if the same data discs are still available, the drop rates, all that stuff. Because if we don't have data discs, then I think that's where you run into the risk of having a game mode that's just very gated by relics and god mods and all that. And it feels like that this is a mode that everybody can participate in, mind you, meeting those minimum requirements. And it's been fun. Everybody I've been watching content creator wise has just had nothing but good things to say about it. And the big thing is the rewards, right? It's a 13-day event, but if you look at that loot box, if you get the max loot box, I mean, that looks like, I don't know, a month and a half worth of, galactic challenges. You know, it's got a lot of stuff in those boxes, and I think that's just if you're gonna play a mode in the game right now, like if you're somebody that's taking a break from the game, this is a good time to come back just to play galactic, the conquest mode and collect those loot boxes and then go on with your business, right? If you're a very casual player, at least try to participate in this because the rewards look a lot better than raid rewards at this moment. And who knows what they're going to put in the store. So obviously the Razor Crest is coming out of the box, and then they might put additional shards in the store, but other opportunities in the store like new characters, that's going to be something it's going to be something to look forward to. So overall, I'm happy with it.
Yep. Hi, Jason. I saw you in the chat. I saw you in the chat, Jason. Loki says, come back, Finn. Finn ain't coming back. So one of the things I did hear, and I think it was discussed either with Operation Metaverse or one of the other things, is that they are looking at maybe for the normal mode starting at gear 11 as the entry level, so that players that are like, a lot of players that are lower level can get at least a taste of it and have something to look forward to. Get like the first sector and the second sector done, make that gear 12, something along those lines. I like that there's feedback already on that, and they're considering doing that already. And you mentioned the content creators. We had Grid and Nev on. They were like little schoolgirls, like we were, just giggling and having fun and talking about it. It's been so much fun talking about all the different aspects of this. And one of the big things that's been fun to do and test out, especially for the feats, they've done a really good job, I think, with the feats that are associated with this, is which data disk do you use. As you acquire more data disk, you can mix and match and change and do different things. And I got to say, the data disk stuff has been fun. Some are better than others. Loki, talk about the ones that you find the most valuable to use, because we've had a lot of fun doing some really silly stuff, but it's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, absolutely. The no-brainer is that cooldown one. I think I said it. I mean, I was already in
Sector 5.
I was already in. Well, actually, before that, I was actually in Sector 4 already, like a year, like an hour after this event launched. And if you get the right data discs, then obviously the battles are going to be a lot easier. You're going to be getting the 3-star attempt on your first battle. I was lucky to very minimally redo, re-enter a battle. Like I've up until Sector 5, at that point, my tunes were at 20% stamina. And there is definitely a broke feeling when you get the cooldown, the deployable cooldown disc, and you get like the turn meter disc.
But it's so fun, man. It is a blast, dude, to do that stuff.
But that's the thing, right? I talked to my guildmates, and a lot of my guildmates said they didn't get the cooldown one until Sector 4.
Oh, really? So, and I got the really good one.
You got a blue level data disc, which gives you obviously 15%, I think, chance to reduce your cooldown.
I'm like almost 30% with my chance.
Yeah, Nev was on stream with us, and I told him the same thing. I go after, don't look at any other disc, just get the cooldown disc. And he found 2 of them in Sector 1. So that's the thing is I don't want it to become, I don't want the cooldown disc to be speed, right? Because everybody wants speed mods, right? Like, and the problem is
I'm all about the turn meter, and I did the turn meter, the cooldown, and then the offense, a crit chance one, and I've been having a blast with that because it's just so much fun. Like, and it's not like there's still the battles are still pretty, especially once you start losing stamina, it can go wonky. I had one go wonky today where I was like, oh shit,
right.
So it's not a be all end all thing, but once you get that going, I mean, soon your Yoda hippity hop constantly. That was so funny to watch, man. Oh my god.
Again, I'm a little worried when the hard mode hits.
Yeah, that's going to be a different thing.
And I hope that they don't change this, because like what you said right now, if you didn't have the cooldown disc, you probably wouldn't be having as good of a time as you are right now. And that's unfortunately what I'm afraid these data discs are going to turn into, is everybody's going to look for the 1 or 2 data discs. I think Cubs and I think Scribe showcase the cooldown disc with the the one that does plague and the other one, right? So you're essentially just reducing cooldowns and passing plague off to everybody. That's another broken mechanic. So again, I'm a little weary. I mean, I said it on stream. I said maybe we're celebrating a little early here, but I think I think it becomes more enjoyable, but at the same time it feels more broken. And I hope that
See, it
CG
doesn't feel
doesn't.
broken to me at all because I know what's coming in the hard part because we'll both be there, right? And the other thing too, the feats you can't
Well,
use.
the thing was, let me just add this real quick. The reason why I say it feels broken is because in Sector 4 and 5, I was still using a team of 20% stamina. I don't think you should be able to do that
That's
in the
fair.
higher levels. My Yoda was at 1%. If you remember that, we depleted his stamina on stream, and that's how many times I used the guy. So I don't think that should be happening, but at the same time, I want everybody to have fun too. So,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Well, the interesting thing is too that you can't use that one all the way through because remember for the feet one, we had to change our data disk. You had to have a cadre. Remember, we had to change the data disk we're using because the feats you can't get them with that. You have to have the certain ones that remember we changed it on the Sector 5 that one feat. You couldn't use the cooldown one. You had to change it because there's certain feats that are in there that you've got to have those other data disks to do the feats. That's what I think.
Yeah, but I'm
brilliant.
a greedy bastard too, man. I had 4 of those cooldown discs, so I'm greedy.
I know.
So yeah, I took one off to put another one on, sure, but I still kept 3 equipped.
Yeah, some of the ones. I mean, the disc. You look at it, and I'm thinking maybe long term, maybe they'll have a place. That I mean, I'm just getting them as I go, right? But I think for the long term, yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, I've really enjoyed Conquest. I think it's so much fun. It is well executed. It is super neat to see. It's almost like a sandbox mode because you have all those different teams. If you want to test something out, this is really a great way to do it because you can go back in that node with your team and go face something and check and test your team out against it, right?
I can't wait for the hard one because they already said
yeah.
Sector 5 is going to have Relic 8 teams.
Yeah,
that's going to be the ultimate test right there. So
I
feel you on that.
So it's going to be really fun. I mean, if you're looking for a place to test your teams out, this is the place, and they all work. I mean, I did Sector 1 with Imperial Stormtroopers and First Order because that's what the feat required. And then I did Sector 2 is mainly Jedi that you needed, so we did Jedi. Sector 3 has been the Sith, so I've been mainly using Sith for some of the feats and stuff. So it does help that if you have more teams to be diverse, right? So as you climb up in your GP and you start getting some of those teams, you'll be able to get those feats, plus making your rewards easier to get. That's what those feats are there for. They're not there for any other reason than you can progress through and not get the feats and still be okay, but these help you get there faster. So, and I ain't even worried about it. I think I've got 1 or 2, maybe 3 where I've got 2 out of 3 stars or something like that. I'm like, I'll just go back and get it. I'm not that worried about it because I know.
Yeah, I don't feel pressure on this mode. Like, no. I don't feel like it's a cash grab yet. And like what you said, right? You can take your time with it. You got 13 days to do it. I think it's something that the game needed. You don't feel like you're strapped for time. You don't feel like, it's not like the Rancor raid where everybody's got to be together. Everybody's got to drop damage at the first,
right.
This is play at your own pace. And I think a lot of people that decided to put the game down might think about it and maybe pick it up casually again, which is a good thing.
Yeah, I've had nothing but positive, very, very positive feedback on this from everybody. I mean, everyone's having a blast playing it. And I think it's something, even the skewers like this, a lot of positive feedback. They really knocked it out of the park with this game mode. I'm really happy about it. I think that I'm trying to think of this though from a lower player perspective, right? Those people that are 3 million GP or less, they don't have as many teams. So I've been trying to get feedback from people that are 1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million. It's been mixed feedback. There's always been right. I can't do this. It's not fun. Yada yada yada. But yeah, I understand. And I think that one of our suggestions is that we have a Gear 11 section, right? If you're going to make Section 1 the way it is, just make the first part of it like Gear 11, right?
Well, they said that, right? They were going to look into doing easy mode.
That's the only constructive criticism I can give about it, and that's not really constructive. Yeah. That's more just like, this can make it better than it already is, right? Because Gear 12, I can understand if you only have so many teams, it could be a little daunting if you're a new player and you want to do this, because it says it's 0 GP to 2 million GP.
Correct.
But that's not actually the case, right? If you're at 1 million GP and you've only got 1 or 2 teams, your stamina goes quick, and then over time you're trying to defeat this, so it makes it a little bit tougher. So that's the only thing I can think about, man. I mean, other than that, guys, let us know what you guys think. You guys can ask us questions about it, but Galactic Conquest, man, this is a home run. This is an absolute home run from CG, and they were quiet for a little bit, but I held my tongue, looking like, you guys got, when's it coming? And boy, did they deliver, man. And so I'm really happy with where the game is at right now. We needed a new game mode. We got it. It's thoroughly involved. It'll take and the cool thing is a 2-week period, Loki. There's no rush on this. If you want to be one of those players that just goes in and like you did and just burn through it, you can. If you're going to be like me and take your time, do a few bits, every couple days. I'm just doing that just to, to space it out for content wise.
Right.
But if you're a casual player and you just want to do a little bit every, couple days, that's good too. You got plenty of time to knock it out and get as far as you can, right? So, I mean, I'm already at the end of Sector 3. I have a couple, 2 battles, and then I'm doing Darth Revan final in Sector 3. And we're going to play Conquest tomorrow for fun. So we'll stream tomorrow during the lunch stream. We'll do a lot of Conquest.
Sweet.
So that'll be a lot of fun. So we can look at it and have some fun with it and stuff. And, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. If you guys have questions about it, go ahead and get those in the chat. Remember, I am collecting questions, so if you have questions you want to pose to us, all you need to do is put your question in the chat. Make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement. Thank you so far for everybody that has done the bits and things of that nature. Very much appreciated. We can get some more thumbs up. That would be appreciated. Loki, can I get the sad punim face? Here, let me go full screen here. All right, hold it there. I gotta pin you. I got to pin you there, Loki. Keep it there, but let me pin. All right, here we go. All right, everybody.
What am I doing?
Just make your sad face. Good. I'm going full cam here. All right. Look at this. This is sad Loki. Look at sad Loki. Look at sad. Look how sad he is. Look at that punim. Do you want sad Loki to be on the screen the entire time? You know what would make him happy? Thumbs up. Why don't you hit that thumbs up? That'll make him a happy Loki. Let's see happy Loki. Look, we just got a bunch of thumbs up. Does that make you happy? Look at that smile.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, look at that smile. Look at him light up. He's like a happy little Buddha. Look at him. That's fantastic. All right, that's what we want to see. So, if you want to see happy Loki, that's what you need to do. So there you go. All right, let's unpin this. That's enough of that nonsense. Public service announcement from RSG. There we go. All right, there we go. Let me get some more bourbon in me. Loki on Twitch, I limited the drinking option. I can't do that again. I felt like my kidneys were going to come out of my urine because it was so bad. So I had this thing on Twitch where, for channel points, you could have Ranger drink. Well, I'm not going to mention any names, meow meow, that did so many of the drink things that I drank so much that I was like, I'm going to die. So I've limited to 3 per person per stream. So you can make me drink, but you only get 3 per show. So think about that. Just remember, Ranger's liver is a terrible thing to waste. All right. Let's get to the questions. All right, we picked up 8 more likes. I'll take it, Lucky. Your sad pudding face worked a little bit. We got some likes going on there. There you go. Nice. Keep hitting the likes. You can smash that like button. All right, let me do some questions here. Let me pull them up, and then we'll start rocking and rolling. Comments, things of that nature. Let me get this up and running, and we'll start with the questions. You got me and Loki here. Now, remember, guys, after this, we'll have a short break, and then depending on what time we get done here, I'll set a time to when we'll start GAC. We'll do my GAC tonight. Loki will do his afterwards. I'll hang out with Loki no matter what time it is. And then we'll have fun doing dual streams. Loki likes to stream himself, so once we finish mine, probably we'll stop. Then Loki will set his up, and then we'll do his. That's the way he is. He's
no. I have some stuff to do tonight after the stream. So
that's what I'm saying. You don't like to. You don't do your GAC when I do my GAC. You set your own GAC up. And by stuff, he's going to eat. Listen, he doesn't have stuff. Loki's going to go eat squid and soup. All right, that's what he does. He has a 2-hour dinner. All right, don't even play, Loki. Don't even play with me, man. Sorry, that's not going to work. All right, let's see. We got questions. Let's get into here. Let's get into the questions. Loki, while I'm doing this, can you monitor chat, please, for me, sir? All right. N.R. Wilson says, question, what's your favorite Keanu Reeves movie? Boy, there's so many.
There is so many.
He's done a lot of good movies. You know, I gotta say it, Loki. I'm gonna be ballsy here. I think John Wick, the first one. Love John Wick.
My favorite is Destination Wedding. How about that?
Destination Wedding. Get out of here. All right, Nathan H's question: could we possibly have a Meta Troopers team soon? We already have a Meta Troopers team, man. Have you not seen the thing take out Sith Eternal Emperor? Maybe he's talking about will there be a Gideon-led trooper team here that'll become meta? What do you think, Loki?
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Because it gives you 2 trooper teams now. Although I really hate taking Gideon off that Traya team, man. That thing is so goddamn good. I'm going to wait before I make final judgment on that. Let's see what other troopers we get. I don't think it's meta yet. Gideon's one of those characters that you place on the trooper team, like on defense or something, to really make your opponent, well, shit the bed. Or you put them with your Trey team, and you can use that on Padme or Geonosians or whoever, and it just shuts them the hell down. They can't do anything. It's beautiful. Because he's so fast, too, and you can get him super fast. What's your getting at? Like 350 something, 360 something there, Loki?
Mine's like 373, I think.
373. That's all you need to know, folks. Enter Wilson's question: Dark Trooper needs 350 Carbantes and 400 Kairos. How does that make you feel? I think I just threw up in my mouth, Loki. I did not see the gearing on this character yet.
I didn't either.
350 Carbantes and 400 Kairos for this character? Yeah, I'm going to take my time with this character. I'm not willing out on this piece of shit. No way. 400 Kyrotex?
No, is he trolling us, or is it on SWGOH? It's on GG already?
Check that for me. See if he's trolling.
All right.
Enter Wilson's not much of a troller, so I try to check.
Okay.
I gotta trust Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson. If that's
I don't see him on GG yet, so.
Yeah, where are you getting the gearing on that, Enter Wilson? Can you tell us? Can you show us where you verified that?
I think he's referring to BAM, like.
Yeah,
like
BAM. That was horrible.
I don't know.
He did say Dark Trooper needs 350 Carbonti for Cairo. How does that make you feel? See, that's making a statement of that's what he needs. Oh God, I hope that's not the case, because that's really going to piss me off. Let's talk about this first. Let's talk about this for a second, Loki. One thing I am going to give CG some shit for is the Kyrotex. Their statement when Kyrotex came out that this was supposed to alleviate the gear crunch for players. It has done the exact opposite, because they keep putting it with this shit and making it. There's only a couple places to get it. You can get it. So it's Raid Rewards or TW, you get a little bit and stuff like that. But the farm rate, the drop rate is garbage. This is not intended to be helpful. It is actually worse. Stop it, CG.
Unless NR Wilson's quoting one of the bots. I don't know if the DSR bot shows it or something, but it's not on GG yet, but it doesn't mean it's not there.
He's saying I speak the true.
Yeah, so I mean, if it is, then it's going to be BAM all over again.
That's garbage. That character that's garbage. God damn. 400 Kyrotex, that's garbage, man. Sorry, you lost me on that one, CG. You did. Sorry, that's so bad, man. That's really bad. Come on, CG. Come on, CG. Y'all doing so well, man. Don't be stepping on your dicks like this. Don't do that. Don't do that, CG. If that's the case, man, just shameful. All right. Nightmare question. Is Thrawn the only tune that gives out buffs to opponents rather than debuffs, or can you think of anyone else that also does? Is Thrawn the only tune that gives out buffs to opponents rather than debuffs?
Yeah, because Thrawn does speed up on his basic.
Or can you think of anyone else that does it?
Not off the top of my head, no. he gives the buff out so he can stun them later, is what it is. But
Right.
I see Nightmare's point. I don't think there is anybody
No.
else.
I can't think of any at the moment.
Yeah, me neither.
No, so it's a good observation. No, none that we can think of. Nightmare. Baby Herman, hey, I haven't seen that name in a while. It's this question: can you go back and 3-star the missions? Yes, you can do that before the event ends. Before the event ends, you have to do it. You can't. Once the event ends, that's it. Like if you didn't 3-star, that's it. But you can go back and get those missions done because you can go back and do the feats. Like say you missed a feat on one of the boss fights in one of the sectors, you can go back and try to beat that, right? So you can go back into the sector, go back in, do some of the fights, maybe that you only got 2 stars on, or you didn't quite get one of the feats done, and knock that out. So there you go. Night Scepter says, question, did you guys see the data mine for the Night Owls logo? Guess we're getting Bo-Katan next. Oh, please, guys, let that be the case. If that's the case...
I did see it, yeah.
You did see it? Why did you tell me?
Yeah.
Why did you tell me my girl was coming into the game?
You don't credit data leaks, that's why. But it's in the SWGOH events channel.
I know, but you could still tell me. I don't credit because it's not always the case
sure.
that it's accurate, but it's it's nice to get a little hyped for it. But we've already known Bo-Katan's coming. Just like we said Darktrooper was coming, guys. I mean, we said that this was coming down the pipe. It was funny. Someone messaged me once the Darktrooper was announced. Like, are you Nostradamus? I'm like, no, man. It ain't hard to read the tea leaves on some of this stuff, right? It's like when I predicted way ahead of time, like the next 2 Galactic Legends were going to be Palpatine and Luke. So it's like you can kind of see how once you get used. We've been doing this for 5 years, folks. We kind of have a little bit of understanding of how they think and stuff. I'm in business and have marketing and business in my degree, and Loki's in kind of the same boat. So we kind of know how the thinking goes. But yeah, Bo-Katan, brother. How do we think Bo-Katan is going to come to the game? I still think she's going to be a legendary requirement. What do you think?
It's possible. I wouldn't be against it because to me she's
worth it.
She's been in enough. She's been in the cartoon obviously, and she's been in enough. Yeah, she's legendary in my eyes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that. All right, Nathan H. question. I was surprised that I encountered a challenging Phoenix team. Which enemy teams have surprised you with their difficulty? I haven't really run into one yet. Any teams
in Conquest?
Yeah, in Conquest I haven't run into. I mean, I've run into Phoenix teams, but other than being surprised by a death by one of my characters, I'm like, oh no! I still won the fight. A team that kind of took me for a loop. Anything like that? Any team that you saw in there, you're like, oh no, 1A.
I mean, it's like the relic Ewoks, right? Like those are kind of funny to.
I know, right?
Because I mean, you underman, right? Or you don't take in something OP. So, it's just funny seeing those teams, but yeah. Even with data discs, right? Like some of them are just like, holy crap, this team's actually good.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Question: from Nathan H. Question: have you ever felt that you needed one of the products advertised on RSG? Yes, that's why we advertise the products that we do on RSG: Draven X, Ranger Diaperoos, all that kind of stuff. You know what I want to work on, Loki? I was telling Finn about this. We need to do some more around the worlds with Grande.
Oh yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah, well, I got to get Grande is super busy, so. Eventually, we'll try to record some more like that. Nightmare says, question, since I redeemed a Ranger Valley of Preload song and Loki didn't have it in the queue up, can we hear it on stream tonight for our next Ranger GAC on Twitch? Yeah, just remind me. We'll do it. Nathan H. question, a Droideka one-shot my Jolie today, and the rest of my Jedi. Should I give Jolie a crit avoidance mod?
You could. I think he gets synergy off tenacity though.
Yeah.
Look at his kit again, and I think you want to put like a lot of tenacity on him. Hang on a second. Let me look at his kit real quick.
Yeah.
So you're talking
bad
survival,
luck, man. That's just bad luck.
No, I mean if you got to mod him right. So
yeah, but I mean Droideka can do that to anybody. I've had Droideka do that to other my characters, where it's like, God damn, that Droideka just tore me up. The thing
Yeah,
is, though,
just
if you
how
see
you-
Jordan
every
on the
Jolie
board,
one.
I usually don't let him get going. I usually go after him first because it's like I don't even want to play with a damn relic Jordica because if he rolls and you don't have a dispeller, you're in big trouble because he is going to, other than the
Yeah, so here you go. It's so Jolie has 100% tenacity at the start of the battle. He's immune to turn meter reduction. In addition, at the start of the battle, he gains bonus crit avoidance equal to half of his tenacity.
There you go.
So that's good. But then again, you think of Droidica, though Droidica doesn't
True
crit.
damage. Yeah.
Right?
True damage, I think.
So that's the issue. So that wouldn't matter. But against anybody else that does crit, you definitely want to load up Jolie with tenacity.
Yeah, make him tenacious.
Yep.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Nathan H. Jason says, question, can you fully explain stamina for everyone? All right. Stamina refers to characters that you're using in Conquest. You start off with 100% of your stamina. As you do a battle, the stamina drops by percentage. As stamina drops, your overall stats of your characters from speed to everything drops as well. So as you use your characters more in Conquest, consecutively without letting them recharge their stamina, the more it's going to be difficult to use those characters. So that's why they kind of force you to try to use other characters in the game. So like if you want to go in and just use your troopers over and over again, you have to understand that eventually that's going to come up and bite you in the ass because your stamina is dropped to where they don't have any speed, they don't have any tenacity, they barely have any health or protection, things like that. So on your character bars now when you're in Conquest, you'll see how much stamina they have. If it's not 100%, then you know that your character stats are lower than what they would be. And you can actually go in and look at their stats before you go into the battle if they've been affected by stamina. You'll see that what their stats are before they go into the battle. So be aware of that about that when you go into Conquest mode. That you need to you gotta maintain your stamina, right? So use several teams if you're able to. Some it helps because it's part of the feats. So it's good that you can mix and match, and it's not just one team. You can mix and match and use different teams to get the different feats. Like right now, I'm using Sith Empire to get the 7 battles I need for Sith. There was one where you had to get advantage, so we went with First Order. We used that, I think, in Sector 1. So there's stuff like that, and you'll switch up your teams. And the cool thing is it'll regen back up. So over a 2-week period, if you don't go bananas, your stamina will be back up. You can also use the stims that are in the store to get your stamina back faster. You really don't need it at this moment, but it is there to use for your bucks that you get, your cash from the store. So that's how stamina works. Scorp 30, what's going on? There we go. This question, who will be the 5th Imperial Remnant character? I'm hoping for Flame Trooper. Well, I think it's either one or two characters. Maybe we get both, Lucky, I don't know. Scout Trooper or Flame Trooper. If you had to pick one, which one do you think is coming in first?
Well, who are we missing?
It's one of those. We're missing those two troopers were the ones from the end of Mando season.
No, we're missing a support. So it's going to be some kind of a support.
Okay.
Right? Because you need, it's 2 supports, 2 attackers, and a tank, right? Is that what it is?
Now, Gideon counts as one of these supports, so you only need 1 support.
Oh, does he? Okay. I thought it was something else.
Well, remember, he's one of the 5, so.
Well, I mean, if Stormtrooper's enough of a tank, then another attacker would be great.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. What else? 73. Yeah, I thought so. No, Gideon doesn't count. He's the leader.
Well, whatever the math is for those, right? So
yeah, you need a 5th tune. And it has to be a support because you need double support.
You have to have a support. So
yeah, I mean, if you get the healer, if you get I don't know,
2 attackers to support and a tank, right? That's what you need, along with Gideon. I think whatever the number is. I always just did 2-2-1 because he's the other support. But yeah, I'm thinking either Scout or Flame Trooper. Maybe they'd bring both in so you have a little bit more flexibility because you don't want to use Gideon on that team. So yeah. All right, Cole is gay. Says question: if you could have a pizza with one Star Wars character, who would it be, and what kind of pizza?
Pork pizza.
Okay.
With Chewbacca.
With Chewbacca, okay.
Yeah. I'm good with that. What do you think?
I'm gonna go Slave Leia. There's just gonna be cheese and let it melt all over.
Ooh.
Let it melt all over her. Like, oh Leia, there's cheese. Oh, let me help clean that up with my tongue. All right. Nightmare question. Better team in 6 months. Moff Gideon led Imperial Troopers or Bam led Mandalorians? Ooh.
But Bam doesn't have a Mandalorian leader. That's the problem. He's a scoundrel leader.
Well, let's just say, yeah, we're missing some Mandalorians.
I don't think Bo-Katan's gonna be a scoundrel, honestly.
No, I think she's gonna be Mando. But let's say Bam with armor, Bo-Katan. I'm gonna give my tip of the cap to the Mando team, man. What do you think, Loki?
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't think so, but I mean, there's got to be something better for the Mando team. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we're getting some more Mando characters, obviously, and I think it's going to make the Mando team pretty disgusting. Just you throw Bo-Katan in there, you know that's going to be sick, dude. All right, I just got the Dark Trooper gear list here.
Yeah, appreciate it, Knights Templar.
Darth Revan sent it to me, so shout out to Darth Revan. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Knights Templar put it in gray chat too.
Did he? Okay.
So,
I'm just looking at the one Darth Revan sent me. All right, Dark Troopers gear list: 350 Corbantes.
Yes.
250 Kyrotech shock prods. 150 of the other Kyrotechs.
Computers, yeah.
100 stun guns. 100 stud cuffs. How many black eyeballs? Okay, just 50. Med packs. Jesus Christ. It's twoo, Loki. It's twoo. God. Why do they do this, Loki? Why are they doing this?
It's another BAM.
I
feel like they're doing this because of remember I told you this during my Twitch stream. You were clowning me because I have like 3,000 energy saved up, but I really feel like they're going to announce another GL soon. So maybe they're doing this as a gear dump.
Well, I'm not falling for it, so that just made me not want to wail on Dark Trooper. Not for Marquis. That's got an okay kid, in my opinion. Sorry, just not doing it. Especially now that they brought back Swevens. Dun dun dun.
Here's one thing I hate to say, but you know what? We're talking about Conquest right now. Maybe they're being super generous with the rewards because they're upping the gear requirements, right? They're making all these new B-level, tunes require, 400 of Kyrotechs, 400 of this, and maybe this is the new norm because they're releasing more gear and shards into the world now, and they got to skew the gear requirements. So that's another thing to think about. I'm totally bummed if that's the reason why they're being so generous, but again, they've showed it twice already, right? With BAM's gear requirement and now Dark Trooper, who's just again not a meta tune at the moment, right? He's a good piece.
He's a good piece, but not worth that, man.
Piece, well, same thing with BAM, right? BAM is a good, he's not a GL, but he had GL level gearing. And Dark Trooper is not he's not Jedi Knight Revan. He's not Darth Revan. And he requires so much gear. So
silly. Just silliness, man. God damn. Oh, Loki. Oh my God. Oh.
Why do you got to show us the gear list, man? We were so having fun, and now it just brought us all the way down again.
Yeah, it just sucks.
Nothing.
Sucked the life right out of us, man. Like Malik, we just got Malik, Loki. All right, Vormax. Should Moff Gideon have a ship or a capital ship based on Mando season 1 and 2? I'm not. I think Gideon could have like a TIE fighter. What do you think? I don't think I want to give him his capital ship. We don't need another goddamn capital ship.
I don't think we need another Empire capital ship.
Yeah, let's get an Empire TIE fighter.
Something else.
Yeah, let's get his TIE fighter in there. I'll be more than happy with this TIE fighter.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I do not want another capital ship, and I don't think Gideon deserves one. A nightmare question for Buddha. With Dark Troopers incoming, and rumor has it is Bo-Katan is incoming as well, is the writing on the wall that Galactic Legend Grogu is also coming? What?
Your guess is as good as mine, brother. I don't think Grogu's a galactic legend.
He's not a galactic legend.
He was in one miniseries. He was not in a movie. I'm not feeling that. But
I'm not feeling that at all. We're not getting the
knows?
Grogu galactic legend.
So.
No. We're not getting Grogu as a galactic legend. I'm going to put that to bed right now. That's not happening. Hell, we can barely get him as a character in the game. They have to add him as a side piece to the Bam and the nursemaid IG-11. So, oh my God. Good God. Can you imagine that? Soup sipping Baby Yoda there, Loki. Next galactic legend, soup sipping Baby Yoda.
Yep.
Baby Yoda, Grogu, with soup drinking and kung fu grip. Do the magical hand thing, Baby Yoda. Oh, God. No, they're not going to do that. Search for a character named The Child. No, Galactic Jar Jar's not in it. Get that shit out of here. If Jar Jar comes into this game, Loki, I'll tell you now, my days will be numbered in SWGOH. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I love the skewers, man.
No,
they got some great ideas.
Well, if they put Jar Jar Binks in the game, I'm going to be... Maybe I'll go play Battlefront 2 or something. At least I can kill Gungans there. All right. Let's see. Is there any other questions? Andrew Sweeney, what's going on, buddy? I saw you in there. Let me refresh. No, we've caught up on questions. So pretty good job there, Sexy Buddha. We caught up on questions and stuff.
Nice.
So we'll chill for a few more minutes and let you guys ask some more questions if you have it. We'll look at chat and things of that nature. So now that we're caught up a little bit, so get your questions in. We'll answer them. Like we just got one from Stonewall. There we go, Loki. Question: do you think Magma Trooper can replace Death Trooper? No. I'm gonna put. He's good. His grenade with the turn meter is good. His damage is decent, but no, I don't think so. What do you think about Magma Trooper as a replacement for Death Trooper, their locomotive?
I like the double tap from Death Trooper now. I think that's gonna be super useful. Magma is a weird one, right? I mean, he has a great ability. He synergizes with other tunes. You know what? They had that. What is it that? He was the Traya counter, right, for a while. And he has the turn meter reduction stuff. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, hopefully he has his time to shine because he's an older kit, but it was useful back in the day, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you could use it with the Trooper team instead of Death Trooper because he kind of does sort of the same thing. So you get double damage on his basic, and the other thing is his grenade takes turn meter away. So on a Imperial Trooper team, that could be nice, but his damage overall sucks ass. It's really bad. However, I'm thinking about this now, Loki. Him under Piet with that stacking buff, that could get really crazy. Him double tapping like he does on two characters, you know, with his shot, and then he can turn meter reduce as well. That might be something there. Maybe we'll have to look at Magma Trooper. Magma Trooper.
I have him Relic too.
Let's do some testing on that, man.
I've been trying, you know.
Andrew Sweeney says, been away from the game for about a year, but thinking about coming back. Brother, you'd pick a good time, man. Conquest, you'd have to get caught up a little bit, but it's a lot of fun we're having.
Yeah, I would come back for Conquest, man. It's actually really fun.
It's a lot of fun. All right, Jason says, question, Ranger. Thanks for the explanation. I guess I meant how to restore stamina. Consumables, data disc. You can't do it with data disc. It's got to be consumables. Or just
you
time.
just gotta step away from the game and let it refresh.
Yeah. I usually, by the time, I get them down to 70%, go to bed, log in the next day, they've got them almost back to where they were. Now, if you just want to spend some of your cash, they're real cheap. I mean, they're like, I don't know, 10, $20 of the cash for, a medium stim pack. I think it does 25% or something like that. You can also use crystals. I wouldn't use crystals for that. Unless you're just determined to just, you just can't help yourself. You play the game however you want. I don't think using crystals on that stuff is worth it. But that's the only.
No, I don't think so either.
At time and just the consumables is the only way to basically the med stims and stuff is the only way to do it. So Somewhat question: if you put the Piet debuff on Magma Trooper, will he get turn meter?
I've never tried.
No, we haven't tried. That's a good question. I mean,
theory,
in theory, he should, right? Because he's a trooper, right? I mean, and whoever puts that shit on, they start doing that stuff, along with everything else. It should work in theory. I don't see why not. Usually, just throw it on Stark, so he just gets to his. He starts doing his thing faster. So, again, we'll have to test that out, Loki. All right, Nightmare says, can't believe all this ill will and negatory towards Grogu. He had more screen time than Blue Milk, Luke, and Wall Melted Palp combined. There's not ill will. I don't want Grogu as a galactic legend, man. He's a great little side character, but no. It's not the be all end all thing. Yeah, damn, Nightmare. I know you sleep with your baby Yoda, but that doesn't mean the rest of us have to suffer galactic legend for your obsession, man. Give us a break, man. We love Baby Yoda. He's a great character, but I don't want him as a galactic legend. I don't want sipping Baby Yoda, sipping soup, and then waving his hand, and that's his abilities, and I got to spend $9 million to get the damn little critter.
I mean, I'll be brutally honest. I was actually surprised that they made Rey and Kylo galactic legends because they were really only in episodes
7, 8,
and
9.
Granted, they are the main characters of 7, 8, 9, but there are other characters in the Star Wars universe that have been in multiple movies, multiple cartoons, all that stuff, and they definitely have to be in line to be a galactic legend.
Well, just if you go to the EU, right? Like they pulled from Legends, Darth Revan's Legends. He wasn't back then.
Correct.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm with you on that. But they did, so it is what it is.
You should make Leia a galactic legend, honestly.
Slave Leia will always be a galactic legend in my book.
How about galactic legend Leia with interchangeable outfits? How about that?
Just Slave Leia. I don't need her to have any other outfits.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, they need to make General Kenobi
Carrie Fisher, I saw some pictures of her in that outfit. She was on the beach doing some stuff in the water.
They had beaches in Star
Wars? It wasn't... Yeah, it was beaches in Star Wars. Of course they have beaches in Star Wars. But man, I was like... Yeah, Carrie Fisher, God bless you. Oh, man.
Yeah.
We miss her. Big bucket of win for Carrie Fisher. Nice Templar says, Beskar Mando with a Darksaber galactic legend greater than a Grogu galactic legend. I would go for that more with like the spear and the Darksaber than Grogu sipping soup. Sipping on dirty soup, laid back with his mind on his mind. Get that shit out of here. We don't want Grogu. Sunny, question. Hi, Sunny. Says, question. What about a new duo coming to the game? To spice things up and change the galactic world being used too much. Thinking something like brand new Eternal Tag for these certain... God damn it, Sunny. All right, Sunny. I am really disappointed in you right now. Yeah, that's so disappointing. You had to do an ET thing here. You had to bring up the twins. You had to do it. You've let Revenator corrupt you. I don't want to ignore you, Sonny. I like you a lot. I think you're fantastic. But if you do the ET stuff, I'm just going to warn you. I'm going to be like Revenator, like, hide. It'll hurt me, but I'll do it. Damn it. I really was getting like, okay, what duo is she talking about? Because there's so many duos, XR Kun and all this other stuff. I'm thinking, no, it's an Eternal Twins question. Shameful. I'm very disappointed, Sonny.
You got trolled, brother.
I did. She did good because I didn't see it coming because, I'm looking for Revenue or some of the other ass clowns that are doing that stuff, right? I didn't expect it from Sonny. No, you're not sorry. That's why. You see what she said? She said sorry with a smiley face crying. That's not crying tears of sadness. That's crying tears of laughter. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Thanks, Sonny. I see where we stand. All right, Nightmare question. Okay, serious one now. Will Thrawn end up getting his own series or just be a part of the Ahsoka series? I think he's going to be a part of the Ahsoka series because those characters are now intermingled in a way that I'm super excited for the Ahsoka series more than anything. The more I think about that, the ending of Rebels, where you see Sabine and Ahsoka getting ready to go on that mission to find Ezra, and Thrawn for that matter. I'm hyped, bro. I am super hyped for that, man. I cannot wait for that to happen, man. That show is one that I'm just like, yes. Meow Meow just donated $5, and I'm not going to read the damn thing. I'm not doing it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Meow Meow, I expected better of you too. I really did. A lot of ET in that. I'm just going to ignore it. But thank you for the $5, Meow Meow. I'm just making a list here, Loki, of Sunny and Meow Meow ladies of SWGOH that have betrayed me now. You know, and I even sucked up my pride, Loki. You know, I did the lore video for the Eternal Twins, right? So that's the sad thing. I did a whole lore video, and it still comes at me, right? Just shameful. Just shameful, Meow Meow. And she thought she could get away with it because she did a super chat. She thought, he has to read this. Ranger will read my super chat because I donated $5. Well, I'm not playing your game. I love you, Meow Meow. Thank you for the $5. But no, I'm not playing your game. You're not going to get me. All right? I'm not doing the eternal. I'm just not doing it. E2, Meow Meow. Bad enough at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm working on gear, and I think I'm going to get a character up and sneak it past Meow Meow. No. The vampire Duchess herself is there. Like, go on. Like, god damn, do you ever go to sleep? It's unbelievable. I think she's immortal. I don't think we can take her out and Loki with mortal weapons. I think we're going to have to get, like, some, like, holy weapons to get rid of Meow Meow. Nightmare question. Yeah. I need an old priest and a young priest, Loki. Let's make that happen. See, Nightmare question. Odds of Ranger pulling Dark Trooper shards over under 25 Swevens. I ain't pulling it, so you don't have to worry about it. I was going to, and then I saw the Swevens. That killed me. And then 400 Chirotex, I'm out. I'm not doing that again. I did it for Bam. I did it for all those other knuckleheads. I'm not doing it, Loki. I'm not doing it. You're probably well on it, but how does it feel, Loki, to go get Dark Trooper and have to do another Bam gear on him?
I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, thanks, Darth Rabbit. Meow Meow did also make me drink a ton the other night too, Loki. I'm really starting to think, Loki, that Meow Meow doesn't like me. She doesn't like me. I don't like you either. You watch yourself. She has the death sentence on 7 systems. Let's see. She says, I have like 1,200 Kairos stashed. Well, I'm glad you do. I think it's a waste of Chirotex, honestly. 400 Chirotex. That's just nasty. You know what I'm going to do, Loki? I'm just going to ignore Dark Trooper. I'll farm them their normal way. They're not getting my money this time. They brought back Swevens. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get Sith Eternal. I'm going to finish my Troopers, Loki, and I'm going to get me a Sith Eternal Jazz Hand McGee Palpatine. That's what I'm going to do.
That's a good idea, man.
Yeah, see? I'm not going to fall for this nonsense anymore. However, if Bo-Katan comes out, I'm going all in, Loki. You know that's my girl. So I'll be like, Swevens, I don't give a shit. Swevens me to death. I'll suck up the Swevens for Bo, but not for Dark Trooper. All right. Jason agrees. When you've got Jace agreeing with me on Slave Leia, that's a winning situation there, Loki. All right. Let's see. Are there any other questions? Let me check the chat. No, I think we're caught up. I'm going to go for a few more minutes here. And see, Nightmare gets a question right when I say that. Question, will the lovely Chewbacca be accompanying the Grand Buddha tonight in JC? Is Becca going to be on tonight?
I don't know. I got to ask her.
Yeah, ask her, see what she does. I know I'm hanging out. I don't have a choice.
Oh, man.
Darth Revan says, watch, you need Relic 7 Bam and Relic 5 Dark Trooper for Bo-Katan. Don't say that, Darth Revan. God damn, no. I hope not. That would really suck. I'm happy just to make it all the Mando tunes, man. I'll deal with that, but not Dark Trooper. That would suck ass. Oh, God, Loki, please tell me they don't do that. I'm just looking at this gear tier, and it's gross. It's just so gross, man, that they put that on Dark Trooper. It's not that good a character. His kit's solid, but it's not worth 400 Cartex, 100 stun guns, and God damn, 350 Carbantes. I mean, Jesus Christ.
No, it's pretty bad.
It's bad, man. Yeah, even Gar Suxton I'd work on for that. That's what it takes, man. I will get Bo-Katan. She will be mine. Oh, yes. She will be mine. All right, last call for questions. We're going to start wrapping it up because Loki's got to go eat his squid and soup, and I got to get ready for GAC. So I think being that it's 8:20 my time right now, we'll probably finish this up around 8:30 or so. Give us an hour. We'll come back at 9:30 p.m. Like we normally do. We'll do my GAC, and then, I don't know, what time are you thinking you might do your GAC? Just give people a little bit of an idea, Loki.
I couldn't tell you, man.
God damn it, Loki. You got to say a general
I mean,
thing.
we've been tracking I don't know, 9 o'clock Pacific, so
12 o'clock Eastern? That's 11 my time. That's not bad. I
Yeah.
can do that.
what I do. But,
Uh,
I have no guarantees yet, so. But I have to do it for GA Center, so.
Wait a minute, Loki. We've got another question from Sonny. Let me read through it first to see if there's any ET nonsense with it, and then we'll read it.
Okay.
I'm happy to report, Loki, there is no ET stuff associated with this question, so let's read it. All right, so this is question mostly aimed at the hard mode of Conquest. What are your thoughts? How hard should it realistically be in the last sector? Relic 8 base level, unfair or theory craftable? What do you think, Loki?
I mean, without the let's put it this way, if you didn't have the cooldown disc, if you didn't have those cooldown discs or turn meter discs, would normal difficulty be a little bit difficult? We faced a max relic 3, I think is what it was, in sector 5. So it was challenging for sure. I could see it being challenging. But I really have a feeling Relic 8, a full squad of Relic 8 in Sector 5 of hard mode, I don't think is going to be unbeatable, but it's going to be very hard. And the problem that what I'm really worried about, it's the RNG to get the correct data discs. So is the cooldown data disc going to work still? We don't know. I'm hoping it will. And, then that would give me a shot at it. But I think it's going to be extremely difficult, but I don't think it's unbeatable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do think it's going to be very hard.
Yeah.
And we haven't even talked about the, what do they call them? Is it the modifiers?
Yeah.
So it's the data discs that the PvE squad has, right? They call them modifiers or some global modifiers or something like that. We don't know what those look like yet. So that's what I'm also worried about, is in combination with a full Relic 8 team and the modifiers and what discs are available to us. It's all up in the air right now, but I feel like it's going to be hard.
All right. Meow Meow says Twitch or YouTube. It'll always be on Twitch. We do our JCs on Twitch now mainly.
Yep.
There, Meow Meow. Let's see here. Rudy De Leon, that's a name I haven't seen before. Says, question, is it time to allow 6-dot mods on any gear level? Interesting question.
No, I think
No.
it's in a good place right now.
Yeah, I think so too. I can't think of how that would play out. 60 mods with Gear 11 characters.
It's it would make Grand Arena a lot easier for certain players that have access.
That's true, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the balance would work. Not the way they have it set up. Yes, man, you're getting back-to-back GACs tonight. You're getting mine, and then you're getting me hanging out with Loki doing his. We know Thane will be on mine, and then maybe we'll have Chewbacca and Raw or other people on there as well. Jason says, Ranger, a little Kermie for your gal. Yeah, I'm going to do one here for you, just for everybody. It's been nice. Jason's been very nice to me, Loki. So I'm going to play one of the you know what? I'll play a few of the Kermies for Jason. You know, I don't think she's seen the new Kermies. We got to do some of the new Kermies for her. That's if Stream Elements will actually work. This thing is fighting me, brother. Really? Come on, Stream Elements. You see what Meow Meow did? She tricked me, Loki.
Again?
Well, this is her questions, and I want you to see if you could if you can pick up on it. She says, "So twin GACs tonight, mice. I'm eternally grateful."
Yeah, she's trolling you bad.
Really? Well, if I can get it to come up there, Jasa. Here, let me move this to a new tab. Maybe that's what it is. Just doesn't want to work, Loki.
Is that the Stream Elements again? Like, remember?
Yeah, man, it was being funky earlier. I think what it is I got to get it before we start because it can be a little funky. I mean, it says it's transferring, but now, I could do it through OBS, but that never turns out well. I could try. If this doesn't work, then I'll go try for OBS. All right, let's try it again. We'll do the Kermie one. Yeah, I mean, I'm your favorite about as much as you loved as a kitty cat eating dog food. See, she's already started it. The other people are asking silly questions about the ETs and Jar Jar and stuff. I'm just going to ignore this, Loki. I don't need this. I don't need this constant aggravation. I don't need this consternation. I don't need it. You know, I just try to provide fun content for you guys, and all you guys want to do is troll my ass about Eternal Twins. You know what my problem is, Loki? I care too much. You know, if I didn't, I care. All right, I'm trying to get it for you there, Jason. Hold on. It is really fighting me, man. Come on. Give me the overlays so I can play this. Why are you being like this? It is really being stupid. It just doesn't want to do it, Loki. I'm working on it, folks. Jason she deserves the new Kermies. You know what we'll do? Jason, if you're going to be up for a little bit, we'll play it on the Twitch. You can see it there because I can't seem to get this sucker. Something's going on with Stream Elements where it's being super slow. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It just does not want to pull up our overlays because usually I can get the overlays up. Now, if I have it up before we start, it's not a problem. Wait, we might have something here. Hold on to your potatoes. What's this? Hold on. All right, I say that, Loki, and then it's being done again. Well, I don't know, Loki. What do you want to do? You want to eat a sandwich? Maybe play some chess or something while we wait for this.
That bad, huh?
Yeah.
We're having the same issues the other night too.
It's just something with Stream Elements. I think it's the site itself. It's because I run like crazy fast internet. So, what do you mean? Load the goddamn thing. It's not like I'm asking you to do something crazy
Darth
here.
Revan says that Dark Troopers on GG now. If you want to check that out, too.
You want to check that out while I try to get this working?
Sure.
God forbid I try to look at GG right now. All right, so we'll have Loki look at GG. All right. Loki, I think we might be disco here.
He is 179 speed because that's the only stat that we're worried about.
Wow.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Anything else pops up to you on his stats? Okay.
Nothing crazy right now.
All right. I think we're good here on the Stream Elements. I finally got the damn thing to load. All right. So let's play some Kermies for Jason, then we can kind of wrap this up. So that's fast. 179. That's fast, dude. All right, let's see here. We'll do this Kermie one. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Yeah, I do. All right. So that's a new Kermie one there for you, Jay. So let's do another Kermie one. It's treason then. Okay. And then we've got the Taken one. So let's play that. If I can get it to go.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills that I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, there will be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
I think the best part of that clip, Loki, is you just chuckling in the background. I think we had one more. Let me go look at something. I think we had one more Kermie one. Let me go see if we had it. I think it's under... It's not under Cheers. Let me look here. I think it's under Tips. It's never just the tips. Oh, if it'll load again, we're at the mercy of stream elements right now. Good God, I could cook dinner by now, Loki. By the way this is going. One more Kermie for the road. Well, you're getting all your Kermie requests now, so there you go. All right, here we go. I know I hit it. Oh, come on. Try it one more time.
Hey, Finn, what's long and green? It smells like Miss Piggy.
No.
My finger! Yeah!
Oh my god.
There we go. There's all the Kermies I've done so far. So I do have more requests and more that I have to record, which I'll probably do like Friday or something. I got like all kinds of requests. Look, I got some for, what was it? Let me pull up my notes here. So we had, I had them written down. So I had one for George Takai, my George Takai. Oh my. The minus 50 DKP. That's a minus 50 DKP because you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. And then, what was the other one? Oh, a thing wants me to do a CG Viking one. So, there you go. All right, so that is all we're gonna do. So yes, we're gonna stream on Twitch in an hour from now. We'll do it at 9:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern. We will do my GAC. That'll be me in the GAC Whisperer thing. We'll do that here in an hour, and then after that, we'll go into Loki's whenever he's ready. So he said we should be done by mine by the time we get ready to start yours, Loki. So that'd be perfect. Just jump in the Zoom and say, "Hey, we're ready to go do mine." And I'd be like, "All right, let me get off." So I guess time to go eat his 2-hour dinner. So all right, yep. So that's the plan is. So we're gonna have some more fun. So that being said, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all the follows and donations and subscriptions and all that fun stuff. We're not done. We're going to go do some GAC fight time with me and Thane. Then we're going to get some more fight time action with Loki and me and Becca and whoever the hell else wants to come hang out with us. So we'll do that. And then tomorrow we'll have the lunch stream. We'll continue to stream some more, and then we'll just keep having fun doing it for the rest of the weekend and stuff. So with that, we're gonna wrap this up. So with that, make sure you hit the thumbs up as you go out the door. Very much appreciated. Join our Discord. Great group of people there. If you have questions that you want to pose us, you can get to us tonight, or you just want to come say hi. Join our Discord. Great group of people there. I love the game. Love Star Wars. There's all kinds of channels there for different games and comments and D&Ds and Star Wars and State of Survival. Everything's in there. Borderlands 3, the whole works. So if you want to come join our Discord, it's linked down below. Everything's linked down below, including our Twitch and all that other good stuff. Last thing I'm going to say before we get out of here: wash your hands, wash your face, wear your mask, do your social distancing. I know Mr. Potato Head in Texas and Mississippi, the two jackasses said, "Hey, we're going to go no mask and everything's going to open up." That's fine. That's their prerogative. I'm going to tell you, folks, let's listen to the doctors and the scientists that are saying that's a bad idea, all right? COVID is still there. There's a lot going on with it. We're not out of the woods. Let's look out for one another. Let's be safe. You know, this is a real deal. People are dying in droves still from this virus. So let's really look out for one another. We get through this together. We got to work together, and we got to do the right thing. So please, please, please do the right thing, right? Not just for yourself, but for someone else. As I always say, what would you do if you found out you had COVID and you gave it to someone with a pre-existing condition and that person died? You don't want that on your conscience. Take it for someone like me. You don't want death rolling around in that noggin and consequences, all right? So with that, be safe. So everyone, be safe out there. We want you to stick around. We'll keep you entertained. Stay locked down. We got you the entertainment here. You got me. You got the Sexual Buddha. You got all of us. We're going to keep you entertained and keep your mind off things. So be safe. We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. So on behalf of myself and the Sexy Buddha, Sir Loki, be safe, guys, and we will see you soon. Peace out.